Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
What up? Hope y'all had a good weekend. Welcome to the Monday KVJ After the Show podcast. Brought to you by Bud's Chicken and Seafood.
Yeah, try the crab cakes.
Yep. Try that bird sauce too, baby.
Yes. You know, got more people. There was another text message or Twitter comment. Someone drove 2 hours for the bird sauce.
Did they love it?
They loved it.
I'm excited to put it on some seafood. It's like a whole seafood thing going on right now, and you know me.
Right now,
that is my thing.
It is tailor-made for people who love seafood. If you want good seafood right now, go to Bud Chicken and Seafood because they got all those crab cakes are made in-house.
I love it.
Good stuff. All righty, well, here we go. Coming off another crazy, fun, awesome, busy weekend. Little Smile Stars Ball on Saturday night. And it sounds like the real show was after the Stars Ball with everything that happened with the equipment. And
we're just trying to load speakers, man.
Yeah.
You can't even just try to load your speakers and get out of there.
Well, I'm bad, too. When someone comes up and I don't know who they are and they want to help or they want to get through a door or I'm like, hey, just come on through, man. I don't care. I'm not there to be a bouncer, so I just assume everyone's a part of it.
Yeah.
I even did that today. I let somebody in the station that wasn't allowed to be in here. I'm like, yeah, just come on in. No big deal. And they,
Apparently it was a big deal, huh?
They chased the person down the hall.
It was a big scene, yeah.
Really?
I watched it all happen.
Yeah, so I'm not good at that shit. The guy asked me for help. I'm like, yeah, come on, man, you can help with us.
So he volunteered. He wanted to help.
He wanted to help.
He was looking for a few bucks. He was
going to hit us up for money afterwards. I guarantee you he was going to say, oh, you guys don't have a couple of bucks you can spare?
Okay.
Well, he, to me, did not look homeless. He looked like he actually was dressed out to go to City Place. But then again, I'm a guy that dresses like I'm homeless, so things don't
You're not
really...
the best judge of...
I'm not the best judge.
I instantly knew something wasn't right with this guy.
Seemed weird and
He's
squirrely,
off,
huh?
and he just mentally wasn't right.
I think he had some issues.
Yes.
And what you needed to do was calm him down. He felt like he because I did say, hey, dude, you're allowed to help us. And then Virginia's like, no, you can't help us. And then,
conflicting reports.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was conflicting.
And I didn't know Jay Bird had told him, yes, to help us. And I looked at him and I'm like, this guy, I do not want this guy touching our equipment. He's going to drop something or he's going to charge us afterwards.
So words were said, and for some reason he was offended by whatever Virginia said to him.
I tried to be nice at first. I did not come out of the shoot aggressive.
Okay.
I was really trying to be nice at first, but he wasn't taking no for an answer. He was that kind.
He was going to help you out.
He was going to help me regardless of if I wanted him or not.
And
then it got ugly because then I was like, no, put that down. We don't need any help.
You ever have shit just go from 0 to 100 within 2 seconds? That's exactly what happened.
It escalated quickly.
I see the whole thing happening. I knew his energy was off, and Magnolia was standing right by me, and he's about maybe 5 feet away from me, and he takes his hat off, and it almost looked like he was getting ready to hit somebody at that point. He was so mad. Throws down his hat. He's, oh! So
he was making those noises and beating his chest.
So the whole time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the whole time you see me.
And I'm like, all right, let's go, bitch. I was ready to fight this guy.
She threw gasoline on a fire. I put my arm around him and go, it doesn't have to be this way, man. It doesn't have to be. It's very public. It's very public.
All the people from the catering company at the Harriet Hill will come out on the balcony and they're watching.
Everyone's
and they're
watching.
calling police. Like,
Well,
it's
then
a whole scene.
I finally calmed this fucker
Exciting.
down. He's finally calm. I'm like, calm down. I go, people, it was a stressful event. It's right when I calm him down, they sent over one of the guys that work over at the Himmel, and he was jacked up. He's like, you want to start some shit, motherfucker? He starts rolling up his sleeves, escalates the thing once again within 2 seconds. Now I'm in the middle. This is by Cheesecake Factory. So I'm going like this, no, it doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be this way. So the motherfuckers over at Cheesecake start calling the cops on the guy in the heart suit.
You're wearing a suit
I'm
with
wearing a
something
heart
on
suit,
it. Yeah.
It had Valentine.
What a clown show.
Like the guy in the suit, he started the shit. I'm like, no, I'm doing the John Lennon thing. I'm trying to be peaceful,
What a
motherfucker.
mess.
Shit show.
Oh
In
yeah.
about 30 seconds. It
Oh,
went
yeah.
from the most happiest.
And then I said, Denny's, is our Uber here? We got an Uber. We took the fuck out. We got out of there, man. We left.
Rome.
Yeah.
That's one thing about an Uber, man. Sometimes you can't make that quick getaway.
You're right.
You gotta wait.
You're
That's your
waiting.
getaway car.
Yeah, you're at their mercy. Well, that was kind of exciting.
It was.
Yeah, yesterday I had a little pause in the park action. Very hot. Boy, the weather's just hot, isn't it?
It was hot
My
yesterday.
goodness.
I like
yes.
it in the morning. I like it in the evening.
Yeah.
But yeah, the middle of the day is definitely hot.
A little warm.
It was really nice when we were at Bradley's because we had a couple drinks and some fried pickle chips over at Bradley's.
Yeah.
They have that nice little breeze that goes.
It was
in
lovely.
there.
Yeah, that was nice. That was a way to do it.
You
Shade.
got to sit in the shade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And get the pickle chips.
They look. Bradley's does fucking awesome pickle chips. I'm gonna go on. Yeah, I don't know if I can use this endorsement or not. Send this to Bradley.
We'll be sure to send them this.
Yeah.
You have fucking awesome pickle chips.
There you go,
Hey,
Nick.
they're so good they make you swear, but they are really good. You should try them.
Okay.
Is it me or pickle chips like come out of nowhere like the last couple of years? Like
It's the new hotness.
Yeah,
they
are.
seem
You
like
see
everybody's
'em.
got them now. Yeah.
At least in South Florida, they're now the hotness, and some do them better than others.
You can make
They
them
do,
at
yeah.
home, too. I like making them at home.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a sucker for them. I love them. Good pickle chips.
That's what a southern dish.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's fried. Anything fried is Southern. We love to fry it all.
Yeah, and I typically don't do a lot of fried, but that's one thing I will do fried. Those
Yeah,
are good.
even the Diet Pansy was having some yesterday.
Yeah,
You know they're good if they got him.
Yeah, that's one thing I do. I do the fried pickle chips. That's one thing I totally do. Let me see here. Other stuff we got going on. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day.
Are you ready?
No, I gotta get it ready
Kev.
mentally.
We've been telling you for 2 weeks.
I understand. I just honestly, it's like I gotta get on it. Just don't have a lot of breathing room. So
You gonna get any action?
I don't know. I mean, you know,
Or do
we'll
you
see what
know?
happens. Sometimes the only thing is like the Mexican queen doesn't come home till after I'm already in bed. Like some nights she'll be home as late as like 8 or 8:30, and it's like
That's why you need to come into on Hump Day a little tired, if you know what I mean. Come on Wednesday a little tired.
Yeah, and then Cannon will try to like come in the room at the same time, and so it's like
I'll
yeah,
babysit Ken. He can stay at Sasquatch Recordings if you want.
Okay, have him stay with you.
They'll be.
Him and Denny's will babysit.
I promise it'll be a weed-free day. All of
You
a
guys are
sudden,
giving up a lot. I don't know if I can actually do that.
Kenny comes back. He loves reefer all of a sudden.
Dad, I really think they should legalize pot.
He's talking Amendment 2.
Amendment 2. Yeah, so no, I gotta get on that, figure out what we're gonna do. But it's like I don't even know if I'm gonna see Kim. So, but I probably should have just a thoughtful something that I can at least leave.
Yes, leave a little bag with a little card and a little present. It doesn't have to be a lot. It's just something.
And if you don't see the queen, you know what? You have a little romantic time with you. You go ahead and masturbate with a little candle lit, with some champagne. Just go for it.
If you don't see the queen, jerk your peen.
That's the best thing ever. If you don't
Hopefully
see,
Cannon walks in on that.
if you don't see the queen, whack your peen, or whatever you said.
Yeah, so I gotta figure out I gotta do something right, quick, good, all that kind of good stuff.
I'm gonna tell you what she likes.
Okay.
Your wife likes peppermint sticks.
She does,
She
yeah, she
loves
like
those.
candy canes, yeah.
So why don't you go and get some like big long peppermint sticks with like maybe hearts on them and stuff, and just put that kind of stuff in a little bag.
They're hard to find this time of year because that's the thing. She around Christmas eats the
Candy
crap out of
canes?
candy canes. Yeah, do they still? They're hard to find, aren't they?
No,
Where do you
man, go to the candy set. Candy canes, you can find them.
Do they? Okay,
Yeah.
they got candy canes.
They call them
everywhere?
peppermint sticks the rest of the
Yeah.
year. Yeah,
Oh,
but
okay.
you can get like a big one. Like you can put like a little hearts on it and put like chocolates next to it. Oh yeah, it'd be easy.
Okay,
She'll be so happy because she loves peppermint
She
sticks.
does, yeah. Okay, all right, thank you.
You gonna do it?
No, I'm gonna try to.
You want me to
Okay,
go do
yeah.
it?
No, I'll do it.
All right.
Yeah, I'll do it.
We can help you. We can turnkey
Wink
this
at
thing
me.
for
Wink if you want me to do it.
Kevin.
No, I'll
okay,
do it.
for the record, right now, Kevin winked twice.
I'll do it. I'll get it, and they come like in little wrappers, and I'll maybe make a heart thing and just
There
put
you
it out
go.
for her. Yeah.
They make
basic, simple.
Godiva now makes bagged chocolate you can pick up in the regular drugstore.
Yeah, she didn't need a ton of chocolate. Yeah, she's more of a candy person.
Okay.
Dude,
Yeah,
what
not
does
chocolate person.
what does she get when she wants to eat bad? What does the queen eat?
Huh, I mean, she'll eat stuff, but it's mainly for her. It's candy. She's got a big candy thing. Like she loves obviously the candy canes, but then she'll eat she likes like Twizzlers and I think even like Now and Laters and that kind of stuff.
She's
Okay.
more of
She
the
likes.
sugary.
Yeah.
That's not my favorite kind of candy.
Not mine either. I'm not a big fan of that. Like I'm a chocolate guy.
But that's easy for you to do.
Yeah.
You know, you could put together a whole little thing with all those candies you just named.
yeah, little candy basket kind of thing for her. Yeah,
Yes.
it's easy to do.
That just shows that you pay attention. That's what chicks like.
Yeah.
He notices that I like candy canes.
Yeah, I
He
got
made me a whole peppermint stick basket. That's awesome.
Right. Yeah, I got to do something good. Yeah, she was upset. Well, I did this thing. Remember how I was telling you that I had gone to the gym. Since I've worked out, I've used these things that are called Versa grips, and they're a big leathery kind of like grip thing, and they protect your hands, and they also help you pull and all that kind of stuff. And when the day Jaybird came and worked out at the gym, I had laid them down to the side. I think it was just out of my regular routine.
Jaybird rubbed off on you.
I did. Yeah, I pulled a Jaybird the day he was there, and I left them laying out at the gym, and the next day they were gone. And
somebody snatched them. They were nice.
Yeah, they were nice. They were like $55 kind of like,
Ooh.
Grips and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, you know what? It's my own fault, so I didn't get them, but my hands have been getting destroyed.
Oh, yeah.
Just because they weren't broken in right, and so they're like torn up. And so like the next day I was working out, and my ring got caught like on the skin and all that stuff, and was ripping the skin off.
Oh.
You can see like I got like still a blood blister was ripping the skin off.
But you're not wearing your ring.
And she noticed on Saturday, she's like, "Where's your wedding ring?" And and went crazy about it. And I'm like,
Oh, it's a big deal because you're going out. You're gonna be like around all these people.
Right.
And you don't have your wedding ring.
and I hadn't
on?
worn it since I lost the Versa grips, and so she's like, she was pitched a bitch about it. I was all upset. I'm like, well, I took the ring off because until my hands get, to the point where they're tough enough, I'm like, it's ripping the skin off my hands.
You showed it to her. Look, baby, I got blisters. Pussy.
No, she said, that's not from that. That's bullshit. And so
That's
she
from
didn't,
jerking off.
Yeah, she didn't believe it. And I'm
She didn't
like,
believe you?
I'm like, it's hurting my hand. I'm like, no, it's like.
How long did this fight go for?
It wasn't long. She just yelled some things at me, and I just walked off and ignored it.
Just cursed your name.
Yeah, it's just like, whatever. But, I said to her, I'm like, you've never worn a wedding ring. I'm like, what's the big deal? Since we've been married, she's never worn. She's like, yeah, but I set that precedent 15 years ago. You all of a sudden don't stop wearing it. Now it looks bad. I'm like.
So no matter what, you were the dick face.
Well, yeah,
I
now it looks
complete
like you're
dick
making a
face.
statement. Oh,
Yeah.
Kevin's making a passive-aggressive statement about his marriage.
Yeah.
I mean, my man just got blisters. It happens.
He
Yeah.
showed them to us.
Yeah, my hands, they're getting destroyed. It's like it really, really hurts. So.
Yeah, you're not going to win that one.
So it's like either really tear up my hands even more. It's just it seems
walk
like a lot of
away.
these things in life you just can't win. Yeah, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. So what's it gonna be?
I hear you.
Sorry to hear this.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do? So I definitely need to make sure I get the candy thing for Valentine's Day. I got to make up. We were talking about today. Sad to say, one of our listeners is going through a divorce. Her husband's been cheating on her, and through the whole thing, he's come to her and he said, "Would you please?" Because I guess they, are all from conservative families and all this kind of stuff, and the family doesn't know why the wedding is breaking up. And he's like, "Please don't tell anybody that I was cheating on you." So
That's for the birds, buddy.
yeah, she's thinking about it. So the whole thing was like, she's right now thinking, okay, I still have this, I don't know, this tendency to want to defend him. And, she thinks that right now she's at least not going to say anything. She's going to respect his wishes and not tell the family why the whole thing broke up, which, the thing that's interesting is now, will she get the blame with the family as the reason why the wedding didn't work?
Because he
or the
didn't,
marriage?
he didn't have to tell his family, well, why did you guys break up? Well, you know how she is. You know how he ain't going to take the responsibility on anything.
No, he's not going to confess and do the right thing and explain that it was his fault.
And if they're conservative, they're going to say, well, why don't you work out your problems in like a marriage should? And then he's going to go, well, no, because she was fucking this janitor. Like he's going to...
Well, I think reading between the lines, because when she was talking, she said that his family was asking, oh, well, why don't you guys try to work it out? Why don't you guys try to work it out? You're not even going to go to counseling or try. Mm-hmm. That's because he's telling them that, well, yeah, she doesn't want to go to counseling.
Exactly.
She doesn't want to work
Right.
it out. But if they knew the real reason, it'd be a totally different thing.
Well, that's my own thing. Why do you get to cheat, ruin a whole marriage and life, and then you get to get out of there scot-free and acting like she was the one and you're all innocent? Fuck that shit, man. Shit that, someone once said.
She's trying to keep peace on earth, though. I commend her for that. I want to talk to her, though, like as she's going through it and maybe at the tail end, because everybody goes into divorce trying to keep a little peace, but in the end, it's really hard to do. when you start divvying up assets
Sure.
and possessions, it gets ugly.
I've had one buddy say sometimes you just got to cut your losses to get away from a demon woman.
Sometimes people do
Or
that.
demon man, either way.
Yeah, they just say, you know what, it's better to pay and get away.
He's like, I know, I know it's going to be long, and I know it's going to be really. Let me just get her what she wants and get the fuck out of here. Call it a day.
Greg had sent an email, and he said, he said, whatever happened to hashtag be cool? He said, nobody ever gets away with it. He said, just be cool, rise above. Sometimes true strength comes in being silent.
See, I disagree with that sometimes.
I kind of agree with that guy.
Not always, but silence shuts you up. You don't get you can never progress if you don't have the truth on shit. If everything's with a lie,
But not everybody needs that. And it sounds like she's already at this place where she doesn't want that.
Bottom line is this: she's calling into a radio station because she don't know what the fuck she wants. You don't call into a radio station unless you're torn up about something. There's a part of her that wants to tell the truth because she's got pride about herself.
Yeah, I think she's half and half, and that's why she's trying to get perspective on it.
It's just a whole nother bag of drama. And you want to try to get through it with as little drama as possible.
I just don't think you should protect cheaters. I think when you
Well,
protect cheaters,
what
you're
about
doing
this? She protects the cheater, but she ends up making more because he's thankful. And he says, okay, you know what? I'll give you the car and the house because you didn't tell my family that I cheated.
That'd be the best thing for
when
her,
she
yeah.
cheats, when she tells the family that he cheated, then he's like, okay, guns a-blazing. Let's fight now.
So are you telling me if you're married and somebody cheats on you, they're clearly the wrong and the reason why you're getting a divorce, they don't get penalized at all in a
Nope.
divorce settlement?
Not a bit.
That's fucking insane to me. So I could have sex with 10 hookers on my wife, and then she wants to divorce me. She should be able to take me to the cleaners.
And it's called no fault state, right? Isn't that what it
Yep.
is? Florida's, yeah, it's called a no fault
No
state.
fault
So
state.
they don't try to find blame and the reason why it broke up. They just try to help you break it up.
Ugh.
So they're not
And they
sitting there
break
looking
it
at, yeah.
right down the middle, baby.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
So they're not looking to point fingers. It's just about, okay, obviously you guys don't want to get married for whatever reason.
You need to go find a fault state, and that's the state you get married in.
You don't have to worry about me getting married anytime soon.
Good.
Let me see here. Got an email from Lauren Loho. She said, I got to call out the guys that wear ball shorts without underwear. Why do the teeny peen guys do it? Your little pokers aren't what we want to see. Why don't the guys with hogs that make horses blush do it? Silky, breezy ball shorts rubbing up against your junk while girls are bending over in front of you with yoga pants. Probably isn't the best time to go commando, especially if you can't tuck it in your waistband. Sorry, guys. I know little peens need love too, but really, can all guys please wear underwear with ball shorts?
Yeah, it seems like that's more of a ball issue than a peen issue. The balls are going to dangle.
You mean like the short shorts where the balls come out the bottom? Is that what she's talking about? Or
Like kind of like what you had with the snail. Remember when you did the snail, it kind of fell out?
Yeah, I was wearing those really high, like the underwear kind of things.
The nuts
Those
are gonna
kinda
they're gonna
shorts.
fall out sometimes.
Where was she that these guys are all wearing these tight ball shorts?
Sounds like yoga or something.
Yeah, it does.
Maybe, yeah. Guys do wear some. It's like for some reason in yoga, there's like this unspoken rule that you just got to stare at guys' balls because
What yoga is
a
this?
lot.
Let's
a lot.
sign up.
You find a yoga, especially the hot yoga. Any hot yoga class, the guys are wearing next to nothing. I mean, and a lot of times my wife, because she used to always do the hot yoga class, tell me like balls were out all the time.
And they're hot. It's sticky
hot
balls too.
hot,
Ugh.
sticky, dank balls.
That's tough. I'm sorry, ladies. You ever have to go through that?
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, I mean, that was another reason why I couldn't do the hot yoga, but several reasons. Yeah, the balls are out all over the place.
I'd be the talk of the yoga place. Look at that guy's balls. Holy shit.
And everybody sees the balls.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't not look at the balls when they're out.
Unfortunately, yeah, something mesmerizing about it.
We're all supposed to look the other way and pretend like we didn't see the ball, but we all saw the ball.
We all see the ball. Let me see here. A couple of comments. One about the Pizza Fest. People love the idea. Andrew. And he was also throwing in acceptance for Camille's. Said, don't get me started on their homemade dressing. I would drink it if it wasn't frowned upon.
Yes.
He said it should be protected as a Lake Park landmark. So there you go.
I love hearing from fellow Lake Parkians.
Talking about that. Let me see here. Got Kentucky John.
He always has cute stuff.
What's Kentucky up to?
He said, just to let you know, Jaybird, yes, I am real. Because I think your question one time.
I think this is the third time you sent this email.
Yeah. He's trying to convince you. Born and raised on Prosperity Farms Road, played Little League at Burt C. Winters off Ellison Wilson.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, he definitely knows this area.
Oh, he comes with some cred now.
Yeah.
But again, it's still no ties to Kentucky. That's North Palm, John.
He recently moved up to God's country, Kentucky. So there you go.
I wonder how old that cat is because I might have played against him.
He's 44.
I didn't play against him.
Okay. He said, Kev, since you didn't listen to me about The Walking Dead, please listen to me about Showtime series Homeland. First episode, okay, but after that, I burned through 5 seasons. You guys get me through a lot. Peace, love, Kentucky John. Yeah, I watched first season of Homeland. And I think maybe the first 2. And it's just one of those series that I just have fallen off of. And I liked it. It wasn't anything that was bad. I just didn't get a chance to jump back onto it. In fact, whoever the chick is, it's on season 1. She plays the wife of the guy that I'm trying to think of what her name is. She is this chick is really hot. She's got the short, dark hair. If anyone has seen that, let me find out what her name is.
What has she been in other stuff? Have you seen her in anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find out what her is. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. She has been in some other stuff. In fact, I just saw her in something else. I'm like, yeah, she's starting to get a lot more roles now.
Is she the spicy Kevin Latina flavor?
She's definitely brunette. Morena Baccarin. She's Portuguese.
Okay.
Okay. And if you saw her, let me see, you'd recognize her, I think. It's kind of like one of those people. She was, what all has she been in? It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Okay.
One you might know. And then some other stuff. Perfume, Roger Dodger's Serenity. Nah. Okay. Deadpool. Oh, that's right. Have you seen Deadpool?
No.
That's his girlfriend in the movie Deadpool.
Okay.
That I was gonna say she's been in a really big something or other here recently. Yeah. So yeah, that chick, she's very hot. Is in it. So yeah, I've checked it out. Other stuff going on here. I'm talking about the weird stuff people are watching online. We got this from Leah. She said, I watch a vlog of a girl rubbing or smashing her face on different kinds of bread.
Oh, man.
She has about 100 videos of her doing it on YouTube. Her channel is called Bread Face Blog.
Fuck, man. That's so my game.
Bread face.
Bread Face Blog, yeah.
All right, we got to come up with one for me then. I don't want to jack her shit. What would be a good one that I could try to get off the ground? Something weird.
I don't know. Your balls are pretty
Nah,
amazing.
we're not doing my balls. No, we can't. You can't do balls on YouTube.
Okay.
She also talks about something you mentioned before, Jaybird, mukbang. It's people just eating in front of a camera.
Yeah, mukbanging.
Yeah, she said that's pretty big. And she said, just to let you know, I've been studying dream interpretation for years, and I heard about Kevin's dog dream the other day. In my interpretation, what Jason said about Chewy sending a message is pretty much what that dream meant. This is a dream that I'd had right after my dog Chewy died the previous weekend. And it was like these people were stalking me, and they would pull up in a van and like release kind of like a Rottweiler would like come out. And it's like this aggressive dog. It would come up to me. And then when it got to me, though, it wouldn't attack. It was just kind of like chill.
Huh.
And I was like, that's so weird. She said, and then the other thing they were doing is they were wiping boogers on all my mail, like big old nasty ones. And she said, with the booger emails, it implies that some real, regardless of good or bad, feeling that Kevin has probably put aside finally knocked on the door, and he's finally digesting it and will be ready to move on. So apparently it's something about my feelings about Chewy. I don't know if I think he's a booger or what.
No, we broke it down. I feel like we kind of nailed it with the analysis.
You feel like you're on point with it?
Yeah, for sure.
We been doing the sequel game, coming up with concepts for sequels, and now there's going to be a movie that is going to be remade. It's been a while. They're going to be doing a remake of Scarface. It's,
a remake of it?
Yeah, they're going to be doing it again, which, I mean, once it's done that well.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't that like an iconic, like massive?
Iconic.
Like
You see that picture of him and so
Saying
many
hello to my little
barbers.
friend, yeah.
And barbershop. I mean, it's a classic movie.
Yeah, it's just one of those ones. I don't know why you would.
they can't leave some things alone.
I know, man. I guess maybe I'm sure people are writing new scripts, but I feel like Hollywood, the people, whoever is that is the main people, I think they love a guaranteed movie, and they know that it has a lot of hype around it, and people will still probably check it out.
I think the hardest thing today is there's so much entertainment that's out there that it's hard to cut through with anything.
It is. That's what it is.
And so when you have a recognizable name, they're like, okay, that's all we're going to cut through because people have heard of Scarface. So if we're coming out with Scarface, half the battle of making an impression on somebody's already made because of the previous
I
name.
completely agree. I feel like if you have a new, fresh idea, it's going to be a lot harder to get that into Hollywood because just what you said, man.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
And it takes a while. They say Joel and Ethan Coen are helping to write it, so they're bringing some of the original guys trying to make it good. But it's probably it. Like, for instance, for me, I'm on deck and I'm ready to watch John Wick, and they just had the sequel out in theaters. It just came out.
You need to watch John Wick. It was surprisingly good.
But how long has that movie been out? And it's just now I've had a lot of people that I know like, oh, you got to watch that. It's so good. And it's taken forever.
Takes a little bit of time. Like I said last week, a lot of this stuff they're putting on Netflix is new to people. Even though it's old, it's new to them.
Right, exactly.
And your people are talking about it like it's new.
Yeah, it's got a life that lives on for a while. So that's kind of some of the big stuff that's going on there. Let me see other stuff that saw here today. Did you guys see the viral video of the United Airlines pilot that lost her shit in the?
I did.
I didn't see the video. I just heard like what had happened, but there's audio of it.
Yeah, a little bit of audio.
Yeah,
this is
just kinda
towards the tail end.
Okay.
Yeah, who knows what was going on. I just think people are like anymore. I think people are so stressed and so spun around with everything that's happening, and they can't get away from social media and just the people in their lives saying stuff.
Well,
and you add stress and drama and everything else to it. And she came on and was rattling off some stuff about Trump.
Yeah, and she was dressed in street clothes, not her pilot outfit. And
She looked like she was just stressed.
I just
Wow.
I just think that now with social media, you're able to hear about stuff that would normally happen. Like, I mean, the shit like this happened back in the 80s. You didn't hear about it because people weren't filming it and putting it right up on social media.
Yeah.
Now, when you fuck up in public, it is on YouTube in 5 minutes.
Yeah, and I think the other thing too, it just doesn't feel like sometimes it feels like you can't get away from social media.
I think I do think it's a major problem for some people, and I think at least people in my personal life, I've seen it. It brings on depression for some people. It gives them anxiety and some severe depression. They look online, they're reading shit they don't like, about themselves sometimes.
Yeah, that sucks.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Some people can't handle that.
If you want to see the video, we've got it up. It's on our Twitter at KVJ Show. You can go check that out. And pretty much all the other good videos from today we've got up there. So it's pretty much all there for you. You can go and see it. All right, that is pretty much it for Monday. You guys have a fantastic day, and we will talk to you all later. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems, ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.